there is a strategy that we teach at the Financial Health Mentor that you can actually reduce your tax liability and give yourself a pay raise. Because out of all the taxes that exist in this country, there is one tax that you actually have control of. Morning and welcome to today's Financial Health Traffic Report. I'm your host, Cortez. As always, the Financial Health Traffic Report is brought to you by www.financialhealthmentor.com, bringing practical, proven wealth creation strategies specifically for hard-working people like you and me. Do me a huge favor, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Financial Health Mentor. And also, if you're checking us out on Facebook, then do me a favor and leave a comment and share it on your wall. We've got to get this information out to people who need it the most. So today's question: how to cut taxes from your paycheck and give yourself a raise. All right, this strategy works for 8 out of 10 people. What most people don't realize is that our largest expense is actually taxes. All right, if you ask 10 out of 10 people, I'd say 8 or 9 people would say, my largest expense is my mortgage, is my car note, is student loan, my child's education. Those are some relatively large expenses, but for the most part, they're not equaling roughly 33% of your income like taxes are. So there is a strategy that we teach at the Financial Health Mentor that you can actually reduce your tax liability and give yourself a pay raise. Because out of all the taxes that exist in this country, there is one tax that you actually have control of. Now, there's a real estate tax, there's personal property tax, we have that here in Missouri, there's sales tax. None of those taxes you can do we have control over. However, income tax, you actually do have control over. You actually tell the government, or you tell your employer by way of the W-4 form, how much you want them to withhold from your check for tax purposes. All right. So most people, according to the IRS, has their W-4 form filled out incorrectly, and they're paying $40 per week too much to the government and by way of taxes, or they're allowing $40 too much to be withheld from their taxes. Now, I know what you're thinking. If I don't let them withhold money from my taxes, I'm going to owe at the end of the year. Well, that's not necessarily the case, but you can actually revisit your W-4 form. Make sure it's filled out correctly. If you read the top of the form, it says that you should be revisiting this form every year as your life and financial situation changes. A lot of people have been working 10, 15, 20 years at their employer and have never revisited their W-4 form, despite the fact that they may have had children, they may have gotten married, they may have created investment accounts. All of that stuff matters as it relates to how much taxes should be taken out of your check. So if you want more on this strategy and how you can use it specifically to benefit you, go to www.financialhealthmentor.com, put in your best email address, and I'm going to give you a free video that will detail how you can take advantage of this strategy. And most people that we help with this strategy give themselves a pay raise to the tune of $200 to $400 per month just by using this strategy. It worked for me, brought in $275 back into my household budget. I've used that to pay off debt and increase my cash flow, flip my cash flow from negative to positive, and you can do the same thing. So you're watching the Financial Health Traffic Report. I'm your host, Cortez, and as always, the formula for success, excuse me, I lost my train of thought there. Formula for success is thoughts plus actions multiplied by time equals results. If you have the right thoughts, they'll lead to the right actions. Give it enough time, stick to it, don't quit. You'll eventually get the results that you want. I'll see you on the next Financial Health Traffic Report. Peace.